If I've heard it once, I've heard it so many times. Melissa, I want to start voice lessons, or I want to start this singing program, but I don't have any discipline to see it through. My friend, there is hope. Let's grab a cup of cafe and chat about it. Hola, my friend, and thank you for joining me for another cafecito with the coach. I am Melissa. This is what is in my cup. And this is what we're going to talk about today. What do I do if I'm the kind of person who wants to get better but just lacks discipline? Listen, I get it. I have a belting workshop that I purchased over a month ago that's been sitting in my inbox and life has been really full for me this holiday season, but I'm not feeling bad about it. I know that I'm going to get to it eventually and it's there for me when I need it. And I also know that I'm going to succeed at it because of this principle. Based on the principles that James Clear talks about in his book, Atomic Habits, you can achieve your singing goals by implementing habit stacking, a reward system basically for implementing a new habit. So often we won't tackle, let me change that word. We won't try something new, whether it's investing in private voice lessons, trying a singing course or a singing membership or a program, because we already expect to fail. So therefore, why start it in the first place and feel bad about it? It's more common than you think it is. Some people call it avoidance anxiety, but here's the thing. We can't approach life or anything new as though we have to climb the mountain in a day or we have to eat the whole feast at once. No. We're going to start one little morsel at a time. And the principle of habit stacking is exactly that. When you want to implement something new, you start small. And you also couple it with something that's already established in your daily routine. Whether this is a non-negotiable activity that you look forward to every single day, or something that if you don't do it, you feel off. Okay? For example, I love my morning cafe. So I wanted to make sure that every single day I was gently warming up my voice with some sort of SOVT exercise, semi-occluded vocal tract, like humming or taking a straw and gently blowing bubbles in water. So I said, okay, before I take my first sip in the morning, I'm going to drink some water and I'm going to do about 2 to 5 minutes of straw phonation with that glass of water. Only when I get it done, then can I enjoy my cup of coffee. So that daily habit that you have every day that you look forward to becomes the reward for the new habit that you started implementing. All right, so think about your day. Maybe you have to read for 10-15 minutes at night before you go to bed. So before you cozy up in your bed and you pick up your favorite book, why don't you review some song lyrics that you've been working on? Or if you know that you need to implement a daily routine of vocal exercises, before you lace up your shoes and go exercise your body, exercise your voice. It becomes the dopamine hit, the reward, the yay, I did this for the new habit that you've implemented. And notice that none of what I mentioned was 20, 30, 40 minutes of nonstop singing, of singing your songs over and over and over and over again. If that's how you approach this at the beginning, then yes, you aren't going to follow through. You're going to find yourself feeling discouraged. And because the voice is what I call the living instrument, depending on how much sleep you got the night before, what's going on in life, or if you're battling illness, that instrument is going to sound a little bit different every single day. So starting small when you're trying something new makes you feel empowered to then stack new habits. Get it? Next to that, before you know it, in a couple of weeks, if you've stuck with the small thing, it'll be easy to add something else to that. My straw phonation some mornings turns into humming. And now I've been checking for vocal swelling, which actually helps me check my range, check to see if when I sing a note, is there a delay when I start it? See, my morning vocal routine has now become exploration just by that one little habit that I implemented months ago. So the disclaimer that we can't start something because we don't have discipline just doesn't work for us anymore, because you can be successful as long as you start small. So if you're watching this and you're saying, I feel attacked, just hear me. I completely understand. And this is not to make you feel bad, but hopefully to make you feel empowered. If you're a singer who has never taken a voice lesson, or it's been a long time since you took a voice lesson, and for whatever reason, whether it's your schedule or your finances, you're not able to book in a weekly private lesson with a voice coach, I am launching a new program just for you. This program is designed to help you start implementing a daily practice routine, revisit some updated vocal science about how your voice works and how to best take care of it, and how to start singing, working the lower part of your voice, the higher range, and everything in between. And when you are ready to book in a voice lesson, you will have set yourself up for a successful start to ongoing voice training. So if this sounds like something made just for you, be sure to get on my email subscription list. I'll put the link in the comments because my email subscribers are going to be the first ones to have access to this program coming later in January before it hits the general public. So be sure to get on that list because, my friend, it is time to start singing. Hasta la próxima.